Hello, you're welcome to my channel. I'm Ugochukwu, your reliable realtor in the city of Enugu, Nigeria. I help clients to secure genuine and profitable landed property. Also help investors to make informed decisions while trying to invest in real estate sector in Enugu and Nigeria at large through our educative material in this platform. Today I want to talk about different policies of different estate developers in Nigeria. Different estate developers have different policies on how they relate or how they render their services to their clients, be it empty land or built houses. One of these policies is allocation policy. Some of these developers, they will allow you to pay for the land first. Then when you are ready for allocation, you will pay survey plan, deed of assignment and development levy. After you must have paid for all these things, then the allocation proper. Some might allocate to you immediately that week you paid, while some will do it monthly, while some do their own quarterly or twice yearly. Some of these developers, they have what they call reallocation policy. This usually happens when a client has been allocated and they expected the client to start building immediately, and the client don't have the wherewith, that is the financial power to start the development immediately, and the policy says that you must start building immediately. What they will do is to reallocate you another property in another area they have property. So before you buy a property in an estate, check the policy of that estate developer. Check if the policy in that estate is buy and build immediately or buy and build at your own will. While some of these developers, they will give you what they call paper allocation, paper showing that you have been allocated a plot in this estate, but when you are ready to build, they will now physically show you your property. But in this case, it will always difficult for the client or the person that bought this property to sell this property, because he can't sell with allocation paper only. What you need to sell a property, you need registered survey and deed of assignment. If you don't have them, you can't resell this property. Some of these developers, they have what they call statutory fee. This statutory fee simply means that they will factor everything that you have to pay in that landed property, starting from the cost of the land, cost of survey, cost of deed of assignment, cost of development, that is development levy. Everything will be factored in that statutory fee so that you pay them once and there is no other hidden charges. For me, this kind of policy is the best for me. Once you don't have to pay other hidden charges. I think this is the best, so that once you pay it, you know you have paid everything you have to pay. In case of inflation, that can influence other things like development levy. Some of these developers, they break it down for you to pay step by step. When you pay for the land, later you pay for the land survey, later you pay for the deed of assignment, and later you pay for the development levy. While some allow you to pay for all the other things except development levy until when you are ready to build, that they will charge you for development levy. And some of them charge this development levy pay a plot, while some charge per square meter. This kind of policy is not usually the best for the buyer or the client that is buying this property, because by the time you are about to build, the cost of developing the property will be high and the charge on development levy will be high as well. So it's usually not the best for the client. The third among all these policies is building policy. Usually, most of these estate developers, they have what they call building policy. by which you have to build according to their specification and standard. Some of them even go to the extent of determining the kind of material, building material used in building your house, the kind of roof you have on your house, the kind of design you have on your house, or where you are building. What do you supposed to build there? Is you supposed to build a bungalow there, or are you going to build a duplex or block of flats? All these policies is always there. So before you buy a plot in an estate, ensure you read through their frequent asked questions to know the policies of this company. The fourth among the policies of these estate developers is infrastructural policy. Usually these developers, they will promise to provide good road network, perimeter fence, gates house, constant electricity, pipe-borne water, and central sewage system. Sometimes some of them don't meet up to these policies, to these promises they made, based on the amount they are charging you as development levy. This determines if they can be able to provide all that they promise they can provide. Some of these developers also, they have what they call central water system, central sewage system, central power supply system. In this kind of estate, it means if you are going to live in that estate, the service charge will definitely be high. So you check all these things from onset if they are going to have central system controlling everything in that estate, to know if it's something you can be able to afford. Because usually when they have this central water, electricity and sewage system, the cost of maintaining this or running these utilities will actually be high. Another policy of these estate developers is what they call delivery policy. This simply means a situation whereby you buy a property and they are to build this property for you. Some have policy that they will build to finish, that they build everything to finish, while some have their own policy as semi-finished. In this kind of situation, they build the house, the exterior, the outer part of the house, but the interior part of the house, they allow the owner to fix those ones. That's all that he needs inside that house is left for you to fix. That is what they call semi-finished policy. Another delivery policy of these estate developers is sometimes they will ask you to pay 50% of the cost of the house before they will deliver, or in some cases they will ask you to pay 100% and you give them either 3 months or 6 months to deliver the building for you. So you check all these things before you buy or you key into that kind of property, to ensure that what you bargain for is what you get. Based on our experience in this field, we deem it necessary to enlighten investors while trying to invest in real estate in Nigeria, especially in estate property. You try to go through their policies, from allocation policy, the statutory fee policy, the building policy, the infrastructural policy and delivery policy, to ensure what we are going into, to check if this company will be able to provide what they have promised. Based on the contract paper given to you, you can also hold them accountable. I hope you have been enlightened through this material. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that whenever I update my video, you will be the first to know when I try to enlighten, educate and inform you about real estate development in Enugu and Nigeria live. Thanks and have a nice day.